As we continue to discover Boy Scouts in Willow Glen, we have the opportunity to take a look at the parents' perspective of scouting. We welcome Stephen Thomas. Stephen, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, how many children do you have in scouting?
I have two. My son is in Troop 373 in Willow Glen, and my daughter is in Girl Scouts.
What is it that dragged him into scouting? How did you get started?
Well, I was in Scouts when I was a youth, so I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I was in Cub Scouts and then went into Boy Scouts and did all the normal outdoor activity. For him, it was something other than school that would give him a place to go and hang out with some friends and try different activities. That's really a very important aspect of scouting, is to be with socialize with some friends and to be doing things with your friends, be it school friends, a church group, or just people that you know in the neighborhood.
So he went to the Cub Scout pack.
Yes.
Because it was at the school that he was attending.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Was that the same thing? Did you bridge then immediately over to the troop that was also at that school or affiliated with that pack?
For something like that, since you're going to be a little more active, the challenges, you're being anywhere from 12 to 18 years old, the challenges are different in Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. So for him, we shopped around and looked at different troops in the areas, and you get into levels of activities, some of them being very high-level activities where they go to international scout camps or high adventure camps, or they want to go to Yosemite and climb Half Dome or backpacking.
So you can select the troop that you go to once you leave Cub Scouts?
Absolutely, and it's something I tell new parents when you're going around. We have parents who are bridging up from Cub Scouts, Willows into Boy Scouts. I am very emphatic and talk to them a lot about what we do and tell them to go shop around other troops to see what matches their lifestyles, what will engage their boys, match their interests.
So as a parent, how much time does it take to have your son involved in Cub Scouts?
In Cub Scouts, it's really not a lot of time. It's going to the meetings and maybe staying. You should stay with them at the meetings. So the parents and the kids decide how often they want to meet, with a pack meeting once a month where everybody gets together, but the individual dens, they decide their activity and then what sort of outings. When you move up to Boy Scouts, the parents have an option. It's for them to decide what they want to make out of it. And that's the nice thing about it. If you're busy at that point and you don't have the time, your son is older, you can do a drop-off. And you can drop them off, pick them up. It's great if you can help drive on some of the outings or campouts, but it's not a requirement.
There's obviously a cost involved with Boy Scouts. As a parent, if you don't have the funds to buy the uniforms and pay for the camps, are you excluded?
Nobody in the troop, in my troop, wants to see a boy turned away for lack of finances. It's just not going to happen.
So through the Cub Scout years and Boy Scout years, what changes have you seen in your son because of Boy Scouts?
I couldn't even begin to list that. There are so many things. The first thing and the foremost thing is that he's grown up. He's willing to take on new challenges. He knows what it's like. The goal is kind of to teach the boys or scouts some leadership skills, to be confident in yourself, and to make decisions when there's no adult around.
Thank you, Stephen, for joining us. If you'd hang out for a few minutes, we'll be coming back for a panel discussion.
Thank you very much.